friends, how have you all been? I hope you are doing great. My week has been busy and chaotic, but here I am back with part 5 of books this week. I hope you have seen previous 4 parts. If you haven't, just go ahead and watch it after this video. Well, people who have been here before, welcome back, and people who are new, welcome. This is Mansi from Readers and Creators. So the first book today is Choice by Neil Mukherjee. Now, it's a very weird book. Why? Because it's a book within a book. Let me explain it to you. So the book is divided into 3 parts. First part is narrates a story of a boy named Ayush, a Bengali boy, and he is writing a book in that part. Now, second part, there's a character from Ayush's books, that is Emily, and she is writing a book in second part. And the third part is version of Emily's writing. Now you get it? A book within a book within a book. Well, this overall talks about human choices and the desires with which we make their choices. Author also took inspiration and recalled the famous Apu and Durga sibling relationship from Satyajit Ray's Pathir Panchali, and he recalled Elena Farnate as well in his writings. So it sounds very weird, complicated, but I'm pretty curious to pick this up and read it because I haven't read of this kind. Next book is The Hive and the Honey, written by Paul Yoon. It's a storybook about trauma and grief. Yoon is known for writing about intergenerational and transgenerational trauma of war, displacement, and migration. And in this book also, he remained stuck to his trademark literary style. The book is a collection of 7 stories where each protagonist from each story hyper focuses on mundane life, remaining unaffected from the goning presence of their past. So, yeah, this book fascinates us, right? We are all somehow clinged to our past. So, he just writes about how they are people of war or displacement or migration, how they are trying to live a normal mundane life, but their past keep coming in between. Now, there are 7 stories, but the last one, Valley of the Moon, that is brilliantly written. Trauma and grief is something we avid readers look forward to read about, because reading pain and reading that kind of writing is what makes us proud of being a reader. Next book is an anthology written by Quratulain Heather in Urdu, that is At Home in India, and translated to English by Fatima Rizvi and Sufia Kidwai. Now, Quratulain Heather is known as Grand Dame of Urdu literature. She is a very famous Urdu writer. Heather writes about the transformation of upper class Indian Muslims through the tectonic shifts of India in 20th century, how their lives were completely transformed. She wrote about several factors and facts that how Hindus were the one who practiced the tradition of Muharram, and how Hitler was considered not dead by suicide but rather living in disguise, and that too in Muradabad. Can you imagine? Heather was a resident of UP before partition, so she wrote mostly about this North Indian traditions and cultures. After partition, she moved to Pakistan, but due to some conservative and traditional aspect of living there, she moved back to London. So yeah, this is an anthology. You might give it a read. Next book is Bird, Milk and Mosquito Bites, written by Priyanka Matto. This book is a collection of essays about a woman's search from home, from Kashmir to England to Saudi Arabia to Michigan and finally to Los Angeles. Priyanka writes about her experience as a Kashmiri person, and then community rights forced them to move out and she never went back to her hometown. How she settled into Saudi Arabia, but there were friendships lost and gained in foreign compound. Then she met a Jewish boy, her dating era, then falling in love and getting married. So this is just her experience of life, and constantly packing and moving, constantly not staying at one place, not calling one place a home. but she write with a complete wit and wisdom she gained through this experience of life. And yeah, it's just her experience as a migrant person, as a displaced person. And this is a collection of essays, not a novel, so it would be a good read. Last book of the segment is Hindustan Times Editor's Pick. That is, that ST chooses a book every week which is relevant to the current news. That book doesn't have to be specifically recent, but it is relevant to the current news. So this week's book is White Trash: The 400-Year Untold History of Class in America, written by historian Nancy Eisenberg. Now, this is relevant to presidency elections and the candidates' comments about race and class in America. This book challenges the myth that America eliminated aristocracies and class division after getting free from UK. But the author, Nancy, argues that this is untrue. The country still relied on English traditions. So, if you are interested in America's presidency election, if you are catching up with that news, this book might help you to get a better hold of it. Okay, so these were the 6 books for this segment. We'll meet you next Sunday with part 6 of books this week, and in between, I might drop a review of the Good Girl's Guide to Mother series. But I think first I will watch the adaptation and that I will compare the book to show. Well, keep reading, be safe, be happy, and yeah, we'll meet you next Sunday. Bye bye.